Hey guys, in this video, Gearbest sent me this 8bitdo SFC30 Pro Bluetooth gamepad for review. I've always been a fan of these 8bitdo stuff, and I was really excited when they released the SFC30 Pro. It's essentially a modernized version of the Super Famicom or Super Nintendo controller. It has all the usual controls you'd find in current generation of gamepad. There are two analog sticks, added buttons like L2 and R2. It also supports rumble and motion controls. However, like most third-party controllers, they do lack the NFC reader. It also has an internal LiPo battery that is charged with USB-C. This gamepad is compatible with Mac, Windows, Linux, Android, and of course the Nintendo Switch. I plan to use it primarily with my Raspberry Pi and Switch. The design is very true to the Super Famicom, but with modern improvements. I much prefer this color scheme versus the Super Nintendo variant. On the back, there's actually a cheat sheet to show you how to put it into the various modes. I'll go over how to quickly pair this with your Nintendo Switch. Click on the controllers icon and then go to change grip order. And this is where you will have to hold down the start and the Y button for a couple of seconds until it turns on. The 4 LED lights should flash back and forth, showing that it's trying to pair with the Nintendo Switch. It should detect it in a couple of seconds. After you've paired it with your Nintendo Switch once, you don't have to go through this process again. The next time, all you have to do is hold down the start button for a couple of seconds to turn it on, and it should automatically pair with your Nintendo Switch. So at the time of this video, my Nintendo Switch is running version 5.0.1, which is the latest version, and I just recently updated it last night. But as you can see, it does work with 5.0 and up. So now I'll quickly do a demo of the SFC30 Pro with Mario Kart. It actually works really well. The analog sticks are really smooth, and it does support rumble features as well. For Mario Kart, I prefer the Pro controllers or a controller that's a little bit bigger. But this controller works really well for Tetris. So now I'm going to turn on the motion controls by hitting start and then choosing Y. And I'll show you that it does work with motion controls as well. By just tilting the controller, you can steer the cart, and that works really well too if you prefer that type of controls for Mario Kart. I do have other 8bitdo controllers like the NES30 Pro here, and I find that the NES30 Pro was a little bit too small. The analog sticks on it were a lot smaller and shorter, and I prefer the analog sticks on the SF30 Pro a lot more because they are bigger and beefier and almost the same, basically the same size as like a Pro controller. So there's a lot more to hold on to, and it's just more comfortable to hold because of the slightly bigger size. And I also have the Famicom version too, the FC30 Pro on the right hand side. Anyways, that's it for this review. The SF30 Pro is definitely my favorite 8bitdo controller right now because it is modeled after one of my favorite Super Nintendo, Super Famicom controllers. And links will be in the description if you're interested in picking one up. Comment, like, share, or subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.